Good morning. Day 5, I think. It's a nice, beautiful morning. Starting to get everything going. And pretty much trying to get some breakfast started. I wanted to give you guys a tour of where we're staying. A cool structure up there. So yeah, pretty simple living out here. Looks pretty good. So let's get this breakfast thing going. I also didn't bring a mug. I'm a genius. So I'm using the cup that they gave. So today we're drinking coffee with microplastics. And today's breakfast is something pretty standard that I make at home usually. 3 eggs over medium with some toast and a blueberry pancake that I use with Kodiak. This is a pretty sick breakdown. 2.5 grams of fat, 37 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, 15 grams of protein, and a half cup, which is a pretty sizable pancake. So we're gonna do that. A little avocado oil, of course. And look at this. This is the spatula they gave me. Like, bruh. What is this? A spatula for ants? They should call this pan a stick pan. The way these eggs be sticking on this thing. Lord have mercy. Gonna be some sticky pan eggs. I've literally never used a French press in my life. It should be good. I think I'm supposed to let it sit for a little bit before doing the pressing part. Pretty solid eggs right there. It's a little thick. Probably could have used a little more water. No blueberries from Walmart. I hope they're not radioactive. Make sure there's no stems on them. You're gonna want to throw those into your pancake mix. Right, yes. Nice little fold in your pancake mix right there. Look at that. Delicious. Perfect. And I think I have sufficient oil in here. And that pancake mix is thick. Thick. Alright. Smells like coffee. See, I should have just gone with the standard flip method. Like so. While this is cooking. A little bit of creamer. I got the... Okay. Cream just nutted on me. Or should I say it creamed on me? Okay. Dripping cream all over the floor. I'm losing my mind. Normally I'd probably do 3 pieces of toast, but there's only enough space for 2, so that's what we're doing today. I love this bread, Italiano, phenomenal bread. Probably not the best for you. Also doesn't stay good for a very long time, so I'm putting it in the fridge. I put quite a bit of sugar in my coffee. I don't have a sweet tooth, but my coffee has to be sweet. And I didn't bring a spoon, so we're gonna use a fork. Can't forget about Aunt Jemima, butter, light syrup. And let me show you what we created. That's my blueberry pancake. We got our 3 eggs down there. 2 pieces of toast. We're gonna get some syrup on there. Got my nice light brown coffee, just like me. I'm gonna enjoy this, get changed, get ready, then head out to the park. See you guys in a little bit. There's a lot of diversity in here. A lot of animal activity. That is crazy. Smells like piss. So many sea animals. There's so many little signs. I'm just not reading any of them. In we go. It really does smell like piss though. Significantly chillier. I'm not even in the cave yet. I'm gonna have to hustle a little bit. I wanna see if I can do another hike as well after this. Bro, imagine the first person to find this place. That'd be incredible. Apparently they say 44 miles is what they've explored so far. But apparently it keeps going. Just unbelievable. I think for the visitors, I think the distance you can walk is 2.5 miles. Oh. Wow. Wow. It is big. This room is large. I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice. It's gotta be like 100, 200 foot ceilings? I don't know. Stalactites, I don't know. Learned about this in like 2nd grade. This is what I drove across the country for. And this is only stop number 1. Like an alien world in here. This is the restroom. Thousands of feet. I don't know if thousands of feet, but underground. It's pretty insane. Look at this. And then back in the cave. Wild. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Super cool though. Alright, back to the trail. I don't know. Just keep it moving. Battery's limited. We still got another hike to do before the bat show. What time is the bat thing? I think 6:30. All I know is that splicing this audio together with the video is gonna be a bitch. So this is a stalagmite. Alright. Let's get to the top round. And let's get out of here. Do some land hikes, shall we? Just got back from doing the cavern. It was awesome. Super awesome experience. Highly recommend it. I am parched. I'm planning on. There was two trails. There's Juniper Ridge and Rattlesnake Valley Trail. Both are closed right now for whatever reason. National Park Service needs to step their game up. But there's another one. I forgot which one he told me. The trailhead's right nearby, so I'm gonna do it. It says it's about 2 hours each way, which would give me enough time because then there is a bat flight at the amphitheater at 6:30. So I want to be back in time for that. The cave is awesome. I highly recommend it. My feet are already toast since I've just been driving for days. I haven't been hiking. So I know I'm gonna get blisters, but it's the name of the game. We're here for it. Gonna load up on water. My bag's filled with water. I got a sandwich for the end of the hike. Little bar. I ended up buying a mug. I'll show you the mug real quick. Nice little mug there. Now I can actually have my coffee in the mug. $30 mug though, but goes to the National Park Service. So hopefully they use that money to open up these trails again. So yeah, I just wanted to take a quick breather because I'm gonna be hiking for the next 4 or so hours. So yeah, stay tuned. I went and asked for, how to get out here onto the trail. And they told me to be careful that because of the cooler weather, there's been a lot of rattlesnake sightings. So I'm gonna heed that warning. Keep an eye out for rattlesnakes. And yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3 miles each way. Should be back in time for the bat flight. Just gotta keep my eyes peeled. I'm assuming this is the guano of something. And I'm just inspecting shit, but look at all these crazy looking beetles. I don't know if they're dung beetles. But yeah. Interesting. Shall we continue? I just wanted to take a moment to pause and take this all in. It's beautiful. Even though it is a little deserty, it is nice. I've never done anything like this before in my life, and there's something very empowering about going out of your comfort zone. Just doing something different. I think nature is healing. There's fresh air. I don't have to listen to people honking their horns, cars driving by, carbon monoxide everywhere. It's just nice. Is that a rattlesnake? Huh? Oh no. What's that? I don't know what bug it is, but it looks orange and black. Makes a pretty loud noise when it flies. Cricket? Maybe? Grasshopper? If anyone knows, just let me know. Look at that chubby little guy. It's a good spot to have the sandwich that I packed and the Cliff Bar. Pretty exhausted, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, it's been fun. Let me give you a quick little twirl so you can see what the area looks like. And yeah, and the trail kept going that way. Oh, it's hot. Oh, I'm hungry. There's a really cool looking spider web right next to me. I wonder if my spider lives in there. Probably gonna take off my shirt and get a little tan in. If not, I'm gonna rock the craziest farmer tan. You know what did cross my mind though, which is crazy? I don't know if you guys have seen the show Survivor Man. I used to love that show. And that guy, you know, being dropped off on an island or whatever by himself. And he always posted up these shots of him, like he'd put his camera and he'd walk. I don't even know, it'd show him like walking up in the distance. And he'd have to obviously walk back to pick up his gear. And like, man, after doing this little hike, whatever, so much respect for him. I mean, I hope he got well compensated for all that. But absolute legend. Oh man, but I am cooking right now, so I'm gonna eat this as fast as possible. And I want to get back as fast as possible. I'll see you guys at dinner. Hello again. What a day. What a day. Do I have some updates for you? Well, first of all, I made some dinner. Let me just show you. It's kind of close. Let me see. Some ribeye and a sweet potato. Nothing crazy. Took me forever to cook though because I did it on the charcoal grill that was outside and I never used charcoal, so I had no idea what I was doing. And just getting the charcoal going took me a good hour. Yeah. Honestly, today was eventful. I did the caverns. The caverns were amazing. Either you saw some footage from that a little earlier, or I'm gonna add that to a later video. I haven't decided yet. And then I don't know why, but I was just in the mood for, you know, hiking. And even though the caverns were, I don't know, a few miles after the hike, I was like, let me do one of the other hikes, like outdoors. And the ranger told me, oh yeah, there's this one hike, Guano Trail or something like that. It's 3.7 miles each way. I was like, sounds good. What a bad idea. Most of the trail out was downhill and the way back was uphill. I did have my bag with water in it, but it was rough. It was really rough. I will say, like, for example, I got lost on the way back. Once I got to the end, I pretty much took a little break. I had a sandwich. But then after I ate and I was coming back, I started feeling super dizzy, pretty exhausted, and my body was just feeling weak. And I was like, oh boy. And especially with that uphill trek, it wasn't easy. But yeah, I dug through. I was literally like talking to myself the whole time, trying to make it. I literally did not even care about rattlesnakes or anything. I was just like, I'm moving. And then because I guess the trail is super unkept, there was a point where I was coming back where I got super disoriented, lost the trail. The trail was just mixed up with the land. And I literally was just like walking through the brush. After maybe 30 minutes, I found the trail again, which was relieving, but didn't matter because I still had like a good hour and a half before I even made it back. I was probably severely dehydrated. I got a Gatorade, I drank it immediately, and I just sat in my car in the parking lot. My feet are super blistered. It's gonna suck. I'm literally gonna drive in flip-flops tomorrow because I'm cooked. Literally sunburned. It was good though. I mean, this is what I wanted, but it was a lot. I didn't expect it, but now I know my limits. I did like 30,000 steps. Like 12 and a half or 13 miles, which is brutal. But I'm exhausted.
I need to eat this. I need to go to bed. Tomorrow we're going to the Grand Canyon and we're staying at Mather Campground, so I gotta get on the road pretty, not so early, but I need to get in bed pretty soon. So highly recommend though, Carlsbad Caverns. The caverns are awesome. Highly recommend the caverns. The other hike, you could do without, but the caverns are really a spectacle. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.